Hi friends, welcome to Think Maths. So in this session we are going to discuss about exercise 2.2 from the chapter Polynomials. So first question is find the zeros of the quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. So we have to find the zeros and we have to verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. So first sum is x square minus 2x minus 8. First we have to find the two terms so that we can solve the equation. So here the product is minus 8 and the sum is 2. So sum is minus 2 and the product is minus 8. Okay. So we have to find the two terms such that it satisfies these conditions. So suppose I take minus 4 and 2. So if we add these two, minus 4 and 2 is minus 2, minus 4 into 2 is minus 8. So you can write this term as x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. So again you can separate this, that is you can take x outside. If you take x outside, it will be x minus 4 plus I take 2 outside, so remaining will be x minus 4. So x minus 4 is common here, so x minus 4 can be taken outside, so there will be x plus 2. So x plus 2. So if this quadratic polynomial is 0, then x minus 4 will be equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. So when this quadratic polynomial is 0, we get x minus 4 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x minus 4 equal to 0 means x is equal to 4 and x plus 2 is equal to 0 means x equal to minus 2. So the values are x equal to 4 or x is equal to minus 2. When we substitute these values, we get this quadratic polynomial answer as 0. Okay. So the zeros of the quadratic polynomial are 4 and minus 2. 4 and minus 2. Okay. So now we have to find the relationship between the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. First we have to find the sum of the zeros. So what are the zeros here? 4 and minus 2. So we have to add 4 plus minus 2. So it is nothing but 4 minus 2 is equal to 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So this can be written as minus of minus 2 divided by 1. Okay. So because the coefficient of x is minus 2. So in order to get minus 2, I add another minus because here it is a positive value. So this is nothing but minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Okay. So we verified the first relation. Next relation we have to find the product of zeros. So 4 into minus 2. So 4 into minus 2 is nothing but minus 8. So this can be written as minus 8 divided by 1. Okay. So minus 8 is nothing but constant term. So 1 is nothing but coefficient of x square. Okay. So product of 0 is equal to constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Okay. Can you understand? Okay. Let me go to the next problem. Before that, I erase this. So the next problem is 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So in the same way, we have to solve it. So here the product is 4 into 1, 4 and the sum is minus 4. So s is equal to minus 4 and product is 1 into 4 is 4. So I can find two values, minus 2 and minus 2. Okay. So if I add this value, I get minus 4. If I multiply this, minus 2 into minus 2 is 4. So this equation can be written as 4s square minus 2s minus 2s plus 1. So from the first two terms, you can take 2s outside. So the remaining will be 2s minus 1. Okay. Here I am taking minus 1 outside. So 2s, here it is positive. So to get positive, I add 1 minus. 2s minus 1. So the common term is 2s minus 1, which is taken outside. So the remaining will be 2s minus 1. So when this polynomial is 0, you get 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. 2s minus 1 is equal to 0 twice. So what you will get when you equate, 2s will be equal to 1. So s is equal to 1 by 2. So s is equal to 1 by 2 times. So the zeros are, so zeros are 4s square minus 4s plus 1 are 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. So these are the zeros of the given polynomial. Now we have to prove the relationship between sum of the zeros. So what are the zeros here? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So half plus half is 1. So this can be written as minus of minus 4 divided by 4. Okay, so this is same. Minus of minus 4 is plus 4. 4 by 4 is 1. So I can write like this. So minus of minus 4 is nothing but coefficient of s. Okay, 4 is nothing but coefficient of s square. So we got the relationship. Here it is coefficient of s and this is coefficient of s square. So this is the relationship between sum of the zeros and product of. Now we have to find the product of zeros. So product is 1 by 4, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 by 4. So 1 is nothing but constant term, 4 is nothing but coefficient of s square. Okay, coefficient of s square. So we got the relationship between the sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. So, okay children, can you understand? So let me go to the next problem. 6x square minus 7x minus 3. So we have to solve this equation. So here sum is equal to minus 7 and the product is nothing but 6 into minus 3 is minus 80. So we have to find the two terms, that is I can say 9 into 2. So here negative sign is there. So minus 9 and 2. So minus 9 plus 2 is minus 7. Minus 9 into 2 is minus 80. So this sum can be written as 6x square minus 9x plus 2x minus 3. So here 3 is the multiple. So I can take 3x can be taken outside. So there will be 2x minus 3. Here I take the common term as 1. So the remaining is same, 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3 can be taken outside. So the remaining will be 3x plus 1. 3x plus 1. So if 6x square minus 7x minus 3 is 0, then 2x minus 3 will be 0. 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 or 3x plus 1 equal to 0. Then the roots are, when 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3 by 2. When 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1 by 3. So x is equal to 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 3. So zeros of the polynomial are 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 3. So we found the zeros. The next step is prove the sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. Okay. So sum of the zeros. What is sum of the zeros? Yeah. 3 by 2 plus minus 1 by 3. So I take the LCM as 6. So when I cross multiply, 3 3s are 9. A negative sign is there, minus 2. So which is equal to 7 by 6. So I write it as minus of minus 7 divided by 6. Okay. So here it is positive. In order to get this coefficient, I write in this way. So which is equal to minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Okay. So next product of the zeros, 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 3. So this 3 gets cancelled. So the answer is minus 1 by 2. Okay. So this can be written as minus 3 by 6. So this is 3 is nothing but constant term. So I can say constant term, which is equal to constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Okay. Problem is 4u square plus 8u. So we can solve this equation very easy, because if you take 4u outside, the remaining will be u plus 2. So 4u square plus 8u is 0 when u is equal to 0 and u plus 2 is equal to 0. So we got one 0 directly. When u plus 2 is equal to 0, you get u is equal to minus 2. So the zeros are 0 and minus 2. So 0 minus 2. So the next step is to verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. Okay. What is the sum of the zeros? 0 plus minus 2. So the answer is minus 2. So I can write as minus of minus 8 divided by 4. Okay. So this is nothing but minus of minus 8 is no. Here negative sign is already there. So you can write as minus of 8 divided by 4. Okay. So minus 8 divided by 4. Okay. Here already negative sign is there. So minus 8 is nothing but minus coefficient of u. Coefficient of u divided by coefficient of u square. So coefficient of u divided by coefficient of u square. So the next step is you have to find the product of zeros. So zeros are 0 into minus 2. So 0 into minus 2 is 0. So here there is no constant term. So that is constant term is 0. So it is nothing but, this is nothing but 0 divided by 4. So we can say that this is equal to constant term divided by coefficient of u square. Okay. So this is an easy sum. I hope you can understand. So let me go to the next problem. T square minus 50. The fifth problem is t square minus 50. So you know a square minus b square form. That is a plus b into a minus b. So we are going to change this form into a plus b into a minus b. So t square, I am going to write 15 as root 15 whole square. So this is of the form a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So we factorize this. So the roots will be t plus root 15 equal to 0 and t minus root 15 equal to 0. So t plus root 15 equal to 0 or t minus root 15 equal to 0. So roots will be plus 15 and minus 15. So the zeros are root 15 and minus root 15. So these are the zeros of the given polynomial. Now we have to find the sum of the zeros. Okay. So what are the zeros here? Root 15 plus minus root 15. So if we add, sum of the zeros is 0. So I can write as 0 divided by 1. So here there is no t term, that is 0 into t. So this is nothing but coefficient of x minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Okay. Next is product of the zeros. So root 15 into minus root 15. So root 15 into 15 is 15. Here there will be 1 minus sign. So I can write as minus 15 divided by 1. So this is nothing but divided by 1. Okay. So minus 15 is nothing but constant term. So I can say it is nothing but constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Here coefficient of t square. Okay. Can you understand? Okay. So let me go to the next problem. This is the last problem of the first question. 3x square minus x minus 4. So we have to find the sum and product. So here sum is minus 1 and the product is 3 into minus 4 minus 12. So the two terms can be written as minus 4 and 3 because if you add the two terms you will get minus 1. If you multiply you will get minus 12. Okay. So 3x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 4. Okay. So here x is the common term. So 3x minus 4. So here 1 is the common term. So in the bracket it will be 3x minus 4. So 3x minus 4 can be taken outside. The remaining will be x plus 1. Okay. So this quadratic equation will be 0 when 3x minus 4 is equal to 0 and x plus 1 is equal to 0 or x plus 1 is equal to 0. So we find the roots as when 3x minus 4 is equal to 0, x is equal to 4 by 3 and x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. So the zeros of the polynomial are 4 by 3 and minus 1. So next step is we have to verify the relationship. So sum of the zeros. So zeros are 4 by 3 plus minus 1. Okay. So I take LCM as 3. So 4. We multiply by 3. It is 4 minus 3. It is equal to 1 divided by 3. Okay. So I can write as minus of minus 1 divided by 3. So minus 1 is nothing but coefficient of x. 3 is nothing but coefficient of x square. So this equation is equal to minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. So next step is you have to find the product of zeros. So 4 by 3 into minus 1. Okay. So this is nothing but minus 4 divided by 3. So minus 4 is nothing but constant term. 3 is nothing but coefficient of x square. So constant term divided by coefficient of x square. So that's all for this session. Thank you for watching. I hope you can understand all these problems. So if you like this video, just share, like and subscribe and hit the bell button so that you get the notification whenever I upload my videos. Thank you. Thank you for watching and thank you for your support.